Longtime viewers of my channel, stay tuned right as I finish the presentation because I have a very exciting announcement because as you guys all know, we are all about diversity, equity, and inclusion on this channel. So one of the big news stories where I live in Pennsylvania, one of the big news stories has been a escaped convict from a Chester County prison has been brought into custody today, September 13th, 2023, after a 14-day manhunt as he escaped from prison on August 31st. So his name is Danelo Cavalcante. I probably butchered that. But notice that every media outlet is saying he's 34 years old and he's brought into custody on September 13th. The date written 13/9, like 139, the 34th prime number. And this man was originally convicted for murdering his 33-year-old ex-girlfriend on April 18th, 2021, and then he was convicted on August 16th, 2021, and I'll show you why both of those days matter. So, in the language of gematria, the word murder is 34. A 34-year-old convicted of murder gets brought into custody on a date written 13/9, like 139, the 34th prime. And don't forget the word Freemasonry also sums to 139, and the language of gematria is very important to the Jesuits, and of course the Jesuit order created modern Freemasonry. So, Deborah Brando was his girlfriend. Apparently, the story, as it's told to us, is that she was with this man for several years and did not know his prior criminal history, which I don't know how you're dating someone for several years and you don't know that you're dating a convict. Dude must have had a monster cock. But of course, they have to say she's 33 years old, right? 33 years old, stabbed 38 times. I forgot to put death up here, but don't forget words like murder, death, killing, the acronym RIP, they all sum to 38. She's 33 years old. Remember, masonry, secrecy, order, federal, police, they're all 33. Wouldn't be surprised if this guy had a lot to do with law enforcement because, of course, the police were first to break the story about her death, as well as capturing him after the 14-day manhunt. So, he killed her on April 18th, a date that's written 18/4, and of course, the killer, this Cavalcante, he was born on July 3rd, the 184th day of the year. Then he kills his girlfriend on 18/4, which is the 108th day of the year, like her name, Deborah Brando, is 108. Remember, 108 is also a number that connects to geometry. Geometry is 108. Gematria is geometry within language. So, all about criminal Danelo Cavalcante, right? He escaped the Chester County prison. Chester County is west of Philadelphia. He escaped on August 31st, and then a 14-day manhunt ensued. And notice all the mainstream media, this is from this screenshot's from the Daily Mail, but they all reported that they searched 759 square miles. This is from CNN, CBS, Fox News, the Daily Mail. They're all talking about the same thing. Just type out his name followed by 759. You'll see it in every article. The reason they did this is because he was convicted of the murder of his ex-girlfriend on August 16th, 2021, exactly 759 days ago. It's all number games, guys. And don't forget that back in 1982, you had Pan Am Flight 759 crash in New Orleans, and that was a 14-year-old jet carrying 137 people on board. And of course, 137 is the 33rd prime number, like how this man got brought into custody after 14 days, a 14-day manhunt, killing his 33-year-old girlfriend. That was just a parallel I remember. So no doubt this is news by the numbers, 100%. And it makes me wonder, too, what's that movie series? It's either a movie or a television series. Shit, I got to plug this in. Hang on a second. Okay, there we go. But what's that movie TV series out there that it's where like adults are raising children to become mass murderers? Well, what's the name of that? It makes me wonder if that's the case here. But anyway, the exciting news of the day. You will now refer to me with she, her pronouns because I have found out that according to this site, valuepenguin.com, the average cost of full coverage car insurance for women in the U.S. is $250 a month, which is kind of crazy because that's actually more than I pay right now. But it says that's nearly 6% less than men pay for the same coverage. So I have now identified as a woman, and it does say that the best for most women is State Farm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give, in the upcoming days, I'm going to give the State Farm corporate office a phone call, let them know that I now identify as a woman, and I would like to see if switching car insurance is right for me. And I'm also going to say that I have a beef with them because it says that women pay 6% less than men for the same coverage. Now, that is unacceptable bigotry and misogyny because we are all about diversity, equity, and inclusion. And if men are paying 6% more than women, that is not fucking equity. So we are going to have to, even though I now identify as a woman, I still support equity. So we need to call out State Farm for their bigotry, just like we called out that Denver, Colorado Ferrari dealership for being a bunch of fascists. So look out for that video, guys, and I will talk to you soon. Till next time.